That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and that will come the offense as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, what an exciting time here in this great city. Of course, it's no stranger to big-time sports. They've had the NBA team here, but now a relocation franchise in the NFL. And these fans, they could not be more excited for what it's going to mean for this city. It's just going to be a great source of civic pride here.
A look there at the numbers for Worthy last week. 4 catches, 55 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Up the middle they go. Shepard, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's Shepard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw left side complete. That's Shepard. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Coleman, the man in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Shepard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's caught by Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll set up to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown!
Keon Coleman.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Desperados are on the board first here this afternoon.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So nothing doing there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Fights him off. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 2.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. You look at this Buffalo defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shepard, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
On play action, they'll throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And on now is the punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rainey. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Off play action. Rainey. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun. Rainey. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Now 2nd and 9.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Desperados go up by 2 touchdowns. So this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rainey,
a short one here, caught by McBride.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 8.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he spots Henderson open left side. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
The Bills on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line.
The Desperados offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play as borne out by the numbers.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Over the middle, complete. That's Henderson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Rainey. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
The Desperados offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 6.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A final shot before break. Rainey, he's going to air it out deep for Green. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Desperados offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Shepard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They're going to look to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
They need stops to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 3. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henderson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Green brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are back within a score. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Coleman. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good. 4.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. He finds his man, complete. That's done.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
That's another San Antonio first down.
Now a give right side. It's Shepard.
Taken down at the 30.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Let's go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Operating from the gun, Rainey.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
Back out comes San Antonio. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shepard, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards.
Up the middle they go. Shepard, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Complete to Keon Coleman. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try the left side. It's Shepard. He showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown!
Keon Coleman.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Desperados are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Operating from the gun, Rainey.
They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing, because he just about threw that one into the first round.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. They'll run on 1st down. It's Shepard, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Here we go on 4th down. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rainey.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Rainey. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Shepard. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Back to throw now on 1st down.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw again. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Desperados are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the reception made by Green. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. Now a give right side. Shepard. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff up the middle. Shepard down to the 25.
Here's 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a give right side. It's Shepard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Now a give right side. It's Shepard. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a